Let's talk about the colors of grammar. You have 6 main parts. We'll break them down. First, we have our 3 primary sources of information. We have people that do stuff, an infinite amount of stuff to do, and then words to describe the world we live in. These are words that add to what we know. Again, we have people, subjects which do the action, infinitives which are the action before they meet up with the subject, and adjectives which add to our knowledge about people, places, or things. Then we have what happens when people actually decide to do stuff. We have a way of saying how they do stuff, and a way of saying who they're doing stuff to or for. Again, infinitives become verbs when people do stuff. Adverbs add to our knowledge about how people do stuff, and then we have a bunch of purple pronouns which tell us to whom the action is being done. Let's take subjects and infinitives, blue and yellow. Yellow all by itself gets nothing done. It's like Shakespeare's to be or not to be, like Cookie Monster's to eat cookie or not to eat cookie. It's like a taxi without a driver. It has potential, but it's not going anywhere. Nothing is actually happening. So we add a driver, we add blue. We add a person who will do the action, and bam, blue plus yellow makes green. We no longer have to eat. Now we have Cookie Monster eats cookies, the taxi driver drives home, and Shakespeare was a famous playwright. Unless he wasn't, and it's all just a hoax, like the earth being round. Anyway, lots of sentences work this simply. He walks, she runs, they dance. But then you hit sentences that are a little more complex, like ¿Cómo te llamas? And Yo me llamo Bob. And then sometimes we need some description too. ¿Cómo se llama el chico? ¿Cuál chico? El chico alto. ¿Cómo se llama el chico alto? Or maybe, Yo conduzco un Mustang rojo. Remember, adjectives add to our knowledge. Rojo, the adjective, tells us the color of my car. Let's go back to subjects and infinitives. We'll use I and to drive. When we combine I and to drive, we get I drive. And at that point, we can pretty much forget about the infinitive. The infinitive has been assigned to a person and a place in time and has changed into a verb. But now we want to know how I drive. Am I a crazy lunatic? Absolutely. I drive fast. Yo conduzco rápidamente. Rápidamente tells us how I drive. Rápidamente is an adverb that adds to our knowledge about the verb. So, there are tons of infinitives to learn, tons of taxis to take you places and let you do stuff. But you need a driver to actually go anywhere. And for every infinitive, there are dozens of ways you can add to your knowledge about how the verb is actually being done. There are lots and lots of adjectives to add to our knowledge about objects, including people. And the purple pronouns tell us who is receiving the action being done. Our subjects and pronouns get used over and over again, and they're usually dropped in your lap in a series of charts. Or you can learn them all at once. It's not that hard. Just learn them. We have videos for that too. But altogether, that's about it. Those are your 6 main pieces of grammar.